I have purse. Alright. From what I've seen and indulged in today's media and society, we collectively are really leaning into the DIY. You've seen the shoestring belts, the raw cut crop tops, even a surge in self-created crochet couture. Not to mention, in the past year or so, we've been overrun by bows. But now there's bows and more. Now we are accessorizing your accessories, specifically the purses, with trinkets, knickknacks, sweet anecdotes about your persona. It's all coming to the mainstream. There's a new handbag style emerging that I want to explore called Birkin-ifying. Now, let me back up a little bit. I myself haven't been much of a purse person for most of my life. However, that is something I am trying to change. I'd even reach for a fanny pack or a tote bag or a backpack before I would be tempted by a purse to hold my belongings. But growing up, I felt like a purse was too matronly, too womanly. I didn't have enough womanness to hold the bag or carry a bag. And then the times that I did hold a purse, I lost it, dropped it, spilled it, broke it. I just haven't had the responsibility to carry around with it, or I just haven't had the brain capacity to do so. My old purse, this is a fanny pack. My old bag is a secondhand faux leather Topshop fanny pack, bum bag, whatever you want to call it. I would really wear this on my waist. I was trying to be someone else. Now I'm trying to be purse person. So I'll still use this for like walking and whatever, but we're out with the old and in with the new. Now I have thrifted this bag. Wow. The body is like nylon. The thing that really drew to me was the silver hardware with the zippers. I really like the zipper pull and the belt buckle handle detail. I thought it was a funky find. What I'm going to do, this is a cute bag, but it could be cuter and it could be more me. So I'm going to Birkinify this bag as I explain what that means. Don't worry, I'll continue with what the hell Birkinifying is. But just so you know, this is what I'm doing. Let's go. Starting off for the Birkinifying, I've got some ribbon, black and iridescent. You can tell a lot about a person from their purse. If it's small and petite, maybe they're minimalistic or a clean girl aesthetic wannabe. If it's cute but non-functional, maybe they're a little bit more playful of a person. A larger bag could signify maybe it's a mother or just somebody that has a lot of shit to do. Maybe they've got a lot of responsibilities, a lot of things they need to carry with them. All of that being said though, you can't judge a book by its cover, but it's only human nature to see a handbag and wonder, what's in there? Who is that person? Why that bag with that dress? A purse is an extension of a woman's sense of identity. As Daphne Merkin in the New York Times says, sometimes a bag is not just a bag. Bags also serve as the portable manifestation of a woman's sense of self, a detailed and remarkable revealing map of her interior, and an omni-gathered of myriad aspects of her life and the crucial filofaxed information, as well as the frivolous lipsticky stuff. Your purse is more than an accessory. More than a bag of receipts and gum wrappers, it's a piece of your persona. Even many people feel almost naked leaving the house without their purse. It's kind of like when you leave the stove on or worry that you didn't lock your house. Because, you know, you'll never know what you need when you're going into the Wild West of the public. Spectacles, testicles, wallet, and watch. I would like to pause and say that I am now adding the Littlest Pet Shop charm bracelet. Now, historically speaking, we all, men, women, and everyone in between, carried a handbag. It wasn't until the, 1790, I want to say, in Paris, that the purse became a strictly feminine accessory. This was due to the introduction of a slimmer silhouette of dress. the Empire line dresses, which again, much more sleek than what was originally. The introduction of the Empire waist made pockets for women kind of disappear, and then we shifted into handbags. Before this, pockets were included in all undergarments and hidden beneath the skirts and heavy large fabric. Heavy large fabric. Heavy large fabric. So now having your personal belongings outside of your dress was kind of scandalous and almost blasphemy. It was similar to showing your underwear in public, but, well, the times have changed. Obviously now we can see that they are more acceptable and even a piece of human culture that's tied to the identity of femininity. Not to say that men can't have or don't have purses and bags, but it is interesting they're often segregated, being deemed like a man bag, a man purse, a work satchel, like something less frilly and less feminine than purse. It always has to be man or male. Very alpha, toxic masculinity, but we're talking about women and women's purses here, so whatever. Nonetheless, purses are a necessary addition to today's society. Adding a crystal. I brought you a gift. I don't know what its purpose is what I was gonna say. Back to what I've mentioned before, I've noticed this interesting, like, slow burning trend that's slowly built up since about this time last year in 2023. Notably, Vogue wrote an article entering the era of accessorized accessories. While they noted the start of it, I feel like it's kind of building up, and I think we're kind of coming to a point where I can call it a trend at this date and time. But most notably, I've seen it on Pinterest and TikTok, is young people personalizing their bags and purses and totes and anything in between, with additions of lace, ribbon, key rings, charms, buttons, patches. Anything you like or think of is being put onto these purses. This is being deemed Birkin-ifying, as in reference to Jane Birkin, the British actress and singer who's known for her extra loved, worn and torn, personalized and scrutinized Hermes handbags. Her love of the beaten handbag has even led to the creation of their arguably most famous design, the Hermes Birkin. It's a very fitting term to the trend, as Jane Birkin herself once said,
"I just thought it was more fun to hang things off it. So I hang my watch off it and all my baubles and bangles and beads. Because when you walk around, they jingle and jangle. So it's a happy sound."
Now we are adding a G for girl. Birkinifying has been defined as the act of accessorizing your accessories, in this case a bag, with charms, ribbons, stickers, badges, and keychains to give it a more bespoke look, one that gives insight into you specifically. Now we're adding a Princess Zelda, because I'm a princess. I think this is a fun take at the popular, like, what's in my bag trend that never fails to get a bajillion views on whatever interface it's on. I'm adding this little tooth. And I think the reason that the what's in my bag always goes so well is because we're all just so nosy and curious, just naturally wanting to know what everyone's up to, what they're doing in their personal lives, no matter if it's a celeb, an actor, just some random higher up person, or even like your friend. The Birkinifying kind of takes the secrets and puts it on the outside of the bag so that it's still up to interpretation, but it's kind of a little bit more public knowledge and a little bit more consenting, I feel.
That's my purse!
Than
I don't know you!
Exposing your bag contents. It's a very punk and alternative kind of personification of your bag. I'm adding this coin purse for my coins. I think Birkinifying is kind of reminiscent of the, like, dopamine dressing we've seen, where you kind of wear colors or patterns, or just things that bring you joy. Similarly, I'd imagine looking at your knickknacks dangling off of your purse would make you smile. So, like, it's that kind of having fun with your things, having fun with your fashion idea. Moving on, I'm adding this string of stores. Harper's Bazaar says that treating purses like charm bracelets wrapping them with pearl necklaces, ribbons, and impossibly cute stuffed animal keychains has become a way to identify Zoomers in the wild. I haven't seen this so much as a generational thing, but I do feel like if I notice your bag is all dressed up, that I think we would get along. You know, I don't know if that's wrong to say, but
That's just how I feel.
adding on my baby heads. I like too how this trend kind of leans into more bigger, clunky, egregiously massive bags to be decorated.
Because she's brought a ludicrously capacious bag.
What?
What's even in there? Huh? Flat shoes for the subway? Her lunch pail? I mean, Greg, it's monstrous. It's gargantuan.
It's a nice breadth and difference from the teeny tiny, like, micro purses of 2021. Insert that one Lizzo purse, you know, the one that everybody's like, how can you even fit anything in there? I think the bigger purses not only lend themselves more space to decorate and add to, but they also have more space for activities and items, which I feel like is all you need in a bag. Now adding Baby Bunny. Birkin-ifying, I feel, is similar to the start of cell phones and like mobile devices, when we had those like decadent phone cases that were like super decked out, or like bedazzles on everything, embellishments, everything's 2000s McBling, MySpace, Trisha Paytas, Scene Queen, everything all at once. It was very fun and very decadent. I mean, I feel like I could sense your style with not only like your phone case or even just like the phones themselves. Like if you had a Sidekick with the slide up keyboard, or if you had a flip phone that you would slam down to hang up on me, or if you had like the Nokia, or maybe if you were crazy with that BlackBerry girl, I feel like I could kind of sense my fifth sense of you. But all of it is really just telling your personality through your items. I'm now adding the alien. If you know, you know. And it's not just like an online trend. I think it's kind of gotten bigger and more prevalent everywhere. There's even like more name brand fashion designers that are taking play, like Coach's Coachtopia, Sandy Liang. A lot of fashion figures have kind of given into the true maximalism of this Birkin-ification. Like even during the most recent fashion month, Balenciaga had decorated leather totes and shoulder bags with charms and keychains and padlocks, and Miu Miu even sent down the runway like overflowing bags and totes, just proving that the trend has reached the world stage in more ways than one. I really think that Birkin-ification is a fun thing to see. The personification of a purse is not only environmentally friendly, but fashion forward, to accessorize your accessories and keep things fresh and original. Whether it's a secondhand bag like mine or bringing a new life to an older bag, it's something fun, and I think it's here to stay and here to play. The last thing I'm putting on is this sword, knife, dagger, whatever you call it. Maybe I need a letter opener, maybe I need to protect myself in the street. All in good fun. I think this is such a sweet style and trend. I can't help but think about being in school decorating my book bag and notebooks. This is really reminiscent of kind of a childhood joy, like making a nameplate on my handbag of my favorite things. And I'm curious to see how people will develop it and how it will kind of grow into more and more things. I have just finished mine myself. Can I be woman now? I think I am woman now. Yeah, I think this is fun. I think this is a cute trend, whether you are on Pinterest or TikTok or whether you're not. I think it's still cool to try and put your spin on your items like this. So let me know if you've Birkin-ified anything, or if you would, and send me a picture if you have. That's all I have for this video. If you liked it, give it a like. If you didn't like it, give it a like. Subscribe if you'd like to see more like this, or if you like my stuff. I'm gonna go woman now, but I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Don't be fucking rude!